with galaxG tools, and I want to thank you for your purchase of the ErgoMaster Pro. I want to go over some few features and benefits, give you some tricks and tips on how to use the handle along with the brush, and teach you a few painting techniques as well. Now, the first thing you want to do is make sure you have the proper brush lock cartridge in here. And so with a smaller brush like this, these two larger brush lock cartridges are perfect, and that's what comes with the handle assembled. Now, for a medium-sized brush like this one, you want to use both a small and large together, or a small and large together, and then when you get to your very thick, bigger brushes, you want to use two of the small cartridges. So how you change these out is very simple. There's a little gap, a little hole in the back. You simply use this pointed tip into that gap and it pops it out. It's that easy. Now, just for demonstration purposes, I just slide this tip back in the front and it locks in. That's it. Now, the brush simply slides in. Some people like the brush to be more forward. Some people like the brush more back. I like it close to the ferrule personally. You can just figure this out on your own. And then you'll see that this is a little tight right now for me. It doesn't really fit in here. You want this to fit right in this fleshy part of your hand. So I'm going to take the handle and pull down. It needs a little bit more. And now it's custom fit for my hand. One thing to remember, that there's a metal alloy rod running through here. If you adjust this over and over and over and over again, you could fracture it. So this is meant to be fit to your hand and your hand only. So don't be adjusting it back and forth, back and forth. Get it fit to your hand and you'll never have to readjust it again. So if you look, it's very tight on my hand. I'm not holding this. I can really move this around and it's not going anywhere. And that's really the secret to the handle, is the fact that you don't have to hold it, it holds you. So all the weight is on my arm. I could literally hold this an entire day, paint an entire day without fatigue. It's so different from a brush. If you rest your hand in its natural position at your side and raise it, this is the natural position of your hand, which is the position and shape of this handle. So it's very, very comfortable to use. Now, as you look at this, and as I push against it, it's actually locking tighter onto my hand. So I could paint without even holding it. I'm not even holding onto this. But of course I wouldn't want to do that. Think of yourself holding a bird, for example, and you don't want to injure the bird. You're going to lightly hold the bird. That's how you want to grip this. Just lightly guide with your fingers. And you notice the index finger and thumb are up above the ridge line here. And then you'll simply just push down and paint. Now you can use a couple fingers as guides, just guide it in there. Any technique that you learn, use, that's basically up to you. It takes 10-15 minutes to really figure out how you like to use it best, but I swear you'll never go back to using a brush alone. And if you have to real quickly touch up or something that you can't use this handle, just pop it out and pop it in. It's that easy to use. The last thing is I want to show you this counterweight here in the back. This is our counter-gravity system, and it comes in different sizes, and you'll notice that on this larger brush versus the smaller brush, I have different weights in here. You can combine them, so you can use the smaller weight and a medium weight together to create a custom fit. So there's 3 different weights available, but you can combine them to create 5 different weights. And you'll see that when you combine these, this brush is really balanced. I mean, I could probably balance it here on my finger. It makes a huge difference from the weight that's on the brush in its state when it's manufactured. So we really highly recommend that you use the counterweights along with the handle. You don't have to, and you can use the counterweights separately without the handle, but the combination of the handle and the counterweights really makes this sing. So anyway, hope you enjoy it. I know you will, and it'll last for years and years. Congratulations, and thank you very much for your purchase.